I chose Immaculate Conception Seminary School of Theology for my graduate studies really quite by accident. I had stopped at the Perpetual Adoration Chapel at Our Lady of Mount Carmel in Ridgewood to say a prayer for my mom, who had recently died. And while I was there, I saw a brochure from the seminary. It was for a parish outreach theology class that was starting on Monday evenings. And it asked the question, has your faith grown up with the rest of you? And that question really struck me. I was very impressed with both the breadth and the depth of all of the professors who I took classes with. And even though I concentrated in church history, I also took numerous courses in biblical studies and in systematic theology and in moral theology. And I can say that every single professor taught me things that really enriched my faith and exceeded my wildest expectations of what I would find here. What struck me most when I was first coming here was the sign that you see on the way down the stairs to the library, which says, "Let everyone know who enters here that Christ is the main teacher in this school. He's the unseen teacher in all of its classes and the inspiration for all of our professors and students." So the experience of being here and taking classes with other lay students like myself and the seminarians was really a spiritual experience. In addition to the academic work, there was a real sense that Christ was teaching us in those classes, and we weren't just friends and fellow students, but we were actually Christian believers in our faith journey. During the first year I was here, for the first time, an opportunity came up for summer classes in Rome, and so I was one of the first 3 lay students to sign up for that. Being there and experiencing Rome through the eyes of faith is an entirely different experience. Praying at the tombs of St. Peter and St. Paul, as well as the many, many, many other martyrs in the different churches and basilicas of Rome. It's such an overwhelming experience that our faith is so palpable you can almost feel it and touch it in Rome. And that led directly into my focusing and concentrating on church history. As you can see, I'm standing here in front of Our Lady's statue, and I found when I would be coming, I was mostly taking evening classes, coming back and forth from Manhattan. I would be looking forward to coming through the door and seeing Our Lady's statue, and it was almost as if she were welcoming me. And it came to be a very emotional experience for me every time I would come in. And I would always smile and bow to her and just be so happy to be here. I guess the most surprising thing for me, now that here I am 5 years later getting a master's degree in theology, is that it was something that was totally unplanned and unexpected in my life. I never had set out to get a degree in theology. It had never been even on my radar screen to do such a thing. And it has turned out to be one of the greatest blessings in my life.